drink coffee. Do you ever wonder where all that coffee comes from? Our essential questions today are: what drives the Central American economy? What natural resources does Central America have? By the end of the lesson, you should be able to discuss how a citizen of Central America earns a living. Remember, the economy of a region is affected by land use, natural resources, industry, agriculture, and exports and imports. If you moved to Central America, where do you think you'd find a job? Most people are very poor. The few rich are plantation owners. Most people of native or African descent are farmers with no land of their own. The middle class in Central America is made up of small landowners, urban industry, and service workers. Let's look at what natural resources are available. The volcanic ash enriched soil of the area is good for agriculture. Bananas, coffee beans, and cotton are grown. The major export of the area is timber from the rainforests. And land and climate are perfect for tourism. Remember I asked you about coffee drinking at the beginning of this lesson? Coffee bean production has a major impact on the Central American economy. Take a look at this pie chart. Which section of this pie chart represents Central America? 18.8% of the coffee beans produced around the world come from the Central America region. Let's take one more look at agriculture in Central America. Which country produces the most bananas that are shipped to the United States? This pie chart shows the U.S. containerized imports of bananas. That means the bananas that are shipped into the United States. Which Central America country sends the most bananas to the United States? If you see Guatemala with 32% in the blue region, you'd be correct. Something that's had a major impact on the economy of Central America is the Central American Free Trade Agreement, or CAFTA. It was signed in 2004. You may ask yourself, how does this affect the economy of a poor country? CAFTA eliminated trade barriers and established free trade at a better cost between the U.S. and the small nations of Central America. This means that the economy of Central America can be boosted by the trade of goods from Central America to the United States. This is similar to the North American Free Trade Agreement that we covered in earlier lessons that eliminated barriers between trade the countries of Canada, United States, and Mexico. Finally, let's discuss why tourism has an impact on the Central America economy. Let's remember that physical map that we went over when studying the Caribbean. There are over 28 island nations and over 7,000 small islands. That's a lot of beach vacations, and all those beach vacations bring money into the Central American area. Okay, let's review our objectives. You should be able to answer the question, what drives the Central American economy? And what natural resources does Central America have? Remember the agriculture, the exports of banana and coffee beans, and all that tourism. In our next few lessons, we're going to take a closer look at some areas of Central America. We're going to take a look at Cuba, Puerto Rico, and the Panama Canal.